Hey there, T. Lee. Hey there, Linus. Linus. Hey, what's up, C. Matt? Salam, brother. You say you just teasing? I didn't even see it. What'd you say? I missed it. Okay. Oh, I'm teasing? What'd I do? I hear that a lot. Hey there, Kate. Just got home. I do got stories. I got stories. I was thinking about this story just in general as like a Capricorn. Like, you know what I mean? Let me know if you can relate. But like, you know, like even if you're doing very well with like everything going on in your life, do you ever sometimes sit and be like, oh, I should be doing more. I could be doing something else right now. I could be taking things to the next level. You know what I mean? No matter how good they're going. And I think about that sometimes, like, dang, we have those doubt, like those days where like we're like high. And other days you're like, somber, like I don't know, I'm gonna put it together. I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. And it always works, but we'd be like, I don't know how I'm gonna make it work. Anyway, we're gonna be starting from the top. So let's get going on Aries. All right, so Aries, who's coming towards you and why? So this may be somebody you have conflict with or somebody you have some type of tension with. All right, oh, but you may not really know why you feel this way about them. Could be a Leo. All right, so this may be somebody who's wanting to open up to you soon. This may be somebody who's like in like show business or somebody who's in like entertainment. And if they're not in entertainment, this is somebody who's just coming to seek your approval. All right, so that's part of the why. All right, but it's kind of confusing because when they show up, well, for some of y'all, it's not gonna really be confusing. I guess the issue may be power struggles between y'all, like secret power struggles. But it's like, are we beefing? Are we struggling? Why are we? Like, how do we get here? So it may be somebody who you have like a secret animosity towards, or they may have a secret animosity towards you, and you may kind of feel like there's something there, but you can't really tell. All right. Now, if it's not necessarily that, this would be somebody who you don't really know that clear. But when you first meet them, this would be that energy of knowing that this could be an opportunity for growth. All right, so this may be somebody who's got some status or who's pretty popular. This may be somebody who's trying to seek your approval. Could be a Pisces, could be a Leo. All right, so it's got somebody with big imaginations. For some of y'all, it's somebody who wants to compromise with you after walking away and not really being too supportive of you. This may be somebody who has like, I'm gonna say a lower follower count than you, or like they have maybe a friend group, like an old friend group, or you might even once knew them from like an old community, somewhere where you guys used to hang out. But I get that this is somebody that you know or you're familiar with. Like you may know them from like work for some of y'all, but if you don't know them from work, then you know them from like a common environment that you used to go to or be at. Could be a Sag, could be a Pisces, could be a Capricorn. We got Leo again. So there's maybe somebody who's a little younger than y'all, a little bit more free-spirited. Hey there, Donna. I don't know why I keep wanting to say Danya. But anyway, so this, for some of y'all, this could be somebody who's a traveler or like a runner, has a runner's body or has an athletic body. They may have lost weight, or they just focus a lot on their weight, or they focus a lot on their money. They also may work like 2 jobs or do like, sometimes I think like school and work or like whatever. They may do like they may have like 2 sources of income, or this is somebody who's trying to create more sources of income. So for some of y'all, there's somebody who wants to work a business or like collab with you guys, like work with you guys. It could be even like patronize you, like give you opportunities to make money. Could be an Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I got a lot of air. I got all the water signs and Capricorn and Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sag. So all the fire signs. All right, so anyway, yeah, somebody who's magnetic though. Hey there, Curly Cookie. So this is Darna. Oh yeah, Darna. Ha! I gotta keep remembering. Damn. All right, good look. Dang. All right, so anyway, yeah, this is gonna be somebody who's maybe for some of y'all gonna be trying to show you guys how to have more willpower or like more confidence, or show you how to be a lot more extroverted or like a little bit more like cocky. in a way. So like this is somebody who wants to boost your confidence. All right, that's why they're coming too for some of y'all. They're coming to boost your confidence or to like, you know, make light of a situation. So maybe it's just kind of like to illuminate whatever's going on between y'all, because it may be kind of confusing from the rip. Like you may feel intense towards this person, but you may not really know why. So like I don't know how the conversation goes, but if it's like a past person, this is somebody who maybe you guys didn't really go too far with, like emotionally. Maybe you guys got to know each other. You may have kind of seen them as like maybe an opportunity, or like, you know, sometimes it could be like you've seen them around because the Three of Pentacles is here and the Nine of Wands is here, but it's like we never really made a move. We never really pursued anything. It was on the fence, or it could have been, you know what I mean? Sometimes it can even be like tension between y'all, like aggression, you know what I mean? Because I did see Mars when I was flipping through, but it didn't come out. So I kind of feel like just somebody who's going to be trying to like please you now in a way, or like do something to get your approval. And it could be like, you know, risky behavior, or like just a random occurrence that just kind of like happens. For some of y'all, it could be like running into each other in a common environment that you used to be at or whatever. But it's like a lot of confusion around how they're coming at you. So it could be aggressive, it could be like afraid, it could be a little timid, you know what I mean? It could also just be like rushed. Like maybe the way that they talk could be rushed, you know what I mean? Like this is somebody who can be over the top in some ways. So maybe it's just a lot of passion when they come towards you. All right, for some of y'all, they maybe into like investments, or they maybe made some like previous investments, so they may be trying to ask you for a favor or ask you to help them out, or you know what I mean? Like whatever they say is it's insincere, because it's really a bigger goal to this in mind. Because we go from the Page of Cups in reverse to the Three of Wands, so they have a bigger goal in mind. So whatever they try to offer you or whatever they ask you, there's a bigger picture to this whole situation. So it's going to probably be confusing with how they come about it, because they may not really be sure themselves if they can make this happen. This is somebody who really they kind of like hate failing. They don't want to go into situations that they feel like it's going to fail. So they try to just like, you know, come in with like maybe their best features, or like try to come in as like very happy, you know, excited, kind of like in and out. So like even if they message you or talk to you, it's like, I say what I want to say. I try to be like, you know, brighten up the day, and then I'll be out. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to do too much. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what it is. For some of y'all, they may be like needing issues or needing help with something. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Pisces, Leo, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn, Sag, Leo, Pisces. All right, so that was for Aries. That was for Aries. All right, Taurus. Hey, I hope y'all remember that when I be, if you be cross watching for other people, that when I be describing you, I'll be describing you in a way that they would understand you. You may not be that way, but this is how they would view you. So if I be like, oh, they're this way, you'd be like, what? Yeah, that's them. They're a lying sack of shit. It's them. You know what I mean? Even if it's because it's your ego. Most times people are watching the sun sign and watching their ego. All right. But I just be wanting to tell y'all that, because sometimes people be forgetting. All right. So anyway, Taurus. Where we going? All right, we got Capricorn, could be coming towards you. For some of y'all, this may be a business owner or somebody, I was gonna say, in the government. But if they're not in the government, then this may be somebody who's like a business owner or somebody who's just very ambitious. They're coming at you with love, all right? So I do feel like still business, because Venus is still about business, but with Capricorn, this may be somebody who wants to create some type of relationship with you guys where maybe it's long-term, one where you guys, you know, your needs are taken care of. But we got a mystery here, which means that it still could be up in the air. It may be an illusion, maybe a mystery. So you could be dealing with the Pisces, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn. All right. Anyway, this may be somebody who's in boss leadership position, or maybe management, or something along the lines of that. This is somebody who has some type of, you know, feelings towards you. All right. Now, maybe some of y'all are somebody who you broke up with, but if it's not, this is somebody who's trying to get on the same page with you guys, either about money or about like a big picture when it comes to like finances, resources, or stability. It could even be about family. All right. So for some of y'all, they maybe want to nurture you so that you could be independent of them or be independent of others. So I think they may want you to, I don't know, maybe they want you to do this for them, but they could also be like they want to do this with you. All right, I think this person is maybe starting to examine their feelings. So for some of y'all, this is somebody who maybe played aloof, walked away, and now they're wanting to come back around. So let me give you signs. Could be a Libra, Pisces, Aquarius. I got Capricorn, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Cancer, Leo, Gemini, Pisces. All right, so this may be somebody who feels like there's emotions between y'all, or like there's a connection between y'all, but they're not really clear about it. Like, how deep is it? So they may not really be sure of their feelings. This Neptune keeps showing up a lot. So that means that a lot of people don't really know how they feel about the situation. They're just kind of like, sometimes it could be like a fantasy, like imagining what could happen, what could be. And because we got Taurus, and we got, because we got Venus and Capricorn energy, and the Hermit here, and the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, and King of Wands, all these are people who are used to being devoted to a cause. So they maybe want to be devoted to the similar cause, or facts, you really can't spell aloof without Cappy. So they want to either be towards devoted towards the same cause, or this person maybe just wants to see if this situation is just shallow. Like they really just want to kind of like examine the feelings that they have for this situation and kind of see what goes on. For some of y'all, they may be playing, detached, or acting, maybe nonchalant, like they don't really care too much. For some of y'all, they may act like they prefer to be alone, because we got the Libra energy, or the Queen of Swords, which is usually about being detached or being aloof with people, you know what I mean? And it could usually sometimes be like holding like a secret resentment towards you for some of y'all, or a secret resentment towards somebody. It could be a previous relationship that they were just in, you feel me? So this is somebody who's lingering, or who's lingering, like who lingers around. Sometimes you guys may have conversations. Sometimes, because we got 5 of Swords here. And so sometimes, even if you guys didn't have like a deep conversation, sometimes it could be like somebody who idolized you based off of like a brief encounter. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you guys could have like maybe chatted on social media, and then the person maybe looked you up and then started seeing what, you know what I mean? Like maybe how you look, or they start seeing what you're into, and they're like, oh shit, he's kind of more attractive than what I thought, you know what I mean? But they're a mystery, and I don't know too much about them. So like, this is somebody who wants to come towards you, but cautiously, and they want to get to know you deeper, because they just want to examine how they feel about you. Like, am I really attracted to you? Are you really attractive? This person may view you as arrogant, or you may view this person as arrogant. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like they just want to come back. And if it's a past person, it's somebody who wants to come back around and maybe be a little bit more open to the situation and see what happens if they nurture it. You know what I mean? They are kind of like, they've been doing some type of introspection, meaning they've kind of looked at the situation a little deeper. At least they could still be angry or frustrated about the situation and not really like wanting to like pursue it. But at the same time, there's a lot of love or a lot of care. So that's what that person's probably trying to like determine, like, why do I feel this way about this situation? And why do I feel the other way about this situation? You know what I mean? So it's one of those, you know what I mean? 5 of Swords is usually conflicting emotions. And then we got the World here in reverse. So they want to do it over again with you guys, because it's like, maybe I missed something. That's what it's all about. So whoever this is, like, maybe I missed something. Sometimes it could be like in a partnership too. Like maybe you guys wanted to do a joint endeavor together, and then things didn't work. And this person's like, damn, maybe I missed out, or maybe I missed like how like intelligent this person was, or maybe I missed how like resourceful this person was, or maybe I missed how concerned or how caring this person was when it came to like this relationship. Like this person has more genuine care and concern for me than maybe the people around me, and maybe I was going into business with the wrong people. So it could even be like that type of energy too. You know what I mean? So, you know, they may be unsure about like really pursuing this situation, though. I will say that, you know what I mean? There's attraction, but it's like, you know what I mean? Like this from somebody who's like also maybe struggling with like self-worth. Not like they don't have it, but it's more like they kind of want to see the situation for pleasure, and like, you know, maybe like for romance and for like, you know, the gentler things in life. But at the same time, like, is there more? Could this be more? So that's what this person is coming at. So for some of y'all, they could just see this as like more money, more, you know, around finances, and like wanting to redo a pattern or cycle of like the previous success that you guys had. Thinking like, yo, come back, let's do this. You're gonna be, you know what I mean? If you come back, like say you was at a job, they're like, you come back to this job, we're gonna get it like we got it before. I'm gonna pay you better than I paid you before. I'm gonna put you in an easier, you know, they may just kind of like tell you what I'm not gonna say tell you what you want to hear, because it does come off as like sincere. So I will say that. All right. It's just like, you just have to be maybe more persistent with them, and like, it's kind of like up in the air in the beginning, you know what I mean? So like, you may have to be more devoted just to really get them like to really like push either which way, you know what I mean? Because it's like, even if this person goes the other way, it's still kind of like they still want to like hold on to you, or still like share their feelings or emotions with you, show you that they care. So that's a whole lot. All right. So anyway, let me give you signs. Capricorn, Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorn, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn, Virgo, Cancer, Gemini. And was that all the signs? No, it wasn't. Was it? No, it wasn't. All right. I said Virgo, right? Yeah, I did. I believe I did. All right. So that's for Taurus. That was long as hell too, yo. Damn, Taurus. It's pretty deep. All right. So, of course, I got your back. Oh, Gemini. All right, so Gemini. Real quick shuffle. Ooh, it's gonna be somebody you guys can get along with. It's maybe somebody who's also beneficial to you. It's probably a romantic type of person, maybe a Pisces. All right. This is somebody who will sacrifice themselves for you too. And this is somebody that when they show up in your life, things get easier. Things tend to like flow. You know what I mean? They actually expand and they're very supportive. So this could be somebody who either having a renewal in their life or they're renewing their status. So maybe they got like a new job, new career, or they're just now starting to be seen by a lot more people. Could be a Capricorn, could be a Scorpio. All right, but I get this a romantic type of person. Even if you guys aren't like romantic in love or whatever, this is somebody who's just like, they like to take care of people. They like to, you know, they care about people. They like to feel needed. They like to feel like they were making a difference in other people's lives. So this is somebody who can probably either for some of y'all, they maybe transformed or grew in some way. Like maybe there was like, they changed some of their core values, core beliefs. You know what I mean? Maybe this is somebody who always changes too, because Pluto can sometimes be somebody who's always in transformation mode. So like maybe you see them one day and they're, I don't know, they were, you know, riding a bike. And then maybe the next 3 weeks or so, now they're riding motorcycles. And then maybe you see them again and maybe they're riding, you know, trucks, or they're driving trucks, or they're doing whatever they're doing. That he was like, whoa, like, or like maybe once they were like fat, then they're skinny, then once they were like, this could be kind of weird, but I've seen this before. So maybe they could have been like short, then they were tall, you know what I mean? So maybe sometimes it's like kids growing. So for some of y'all, maybe it's like kids, you know what I mean? But I don't know. It could be anyway, but this is somebody who has status, all right? So they could be popular, they could be well known, they could be maybe a celebrity for some of y'all. They have access to places where other people can't get, all right? And this would be somebody who probably shares that with you. Like, hey, you know, you can come with me, you can be my guest, all right? This maybe for somebody else like a family member or somebody you guys were once in a relationship with. We got 10 of Cups here. All right, Pisces energy. So again, Pisces energy, we got Hangman here. So this could be somebody who just kind of hangs around you guys or stays around, maybe even like a friend. Now, what I get though is for some of y'all, if it's romantic, because it could be romantic too. Yeah, we got the Lover, so it could be romantic. So we got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Leo, Pisces, Capricorn, Scorpio, Pisces, and Pisces. A whole lot of Pisces energy. So this is somebody who idolizes you or sees you in a better light than what you may be in real life. I'm not saying you're not a great person. I'm just saying that this person views you as somebody who's upper echelon, higher quality. You know what I mean? Someone to be bragged about, even as a friend, even as a partner, someone to be bragged about. All right, so this is what it is. So for some of y'all, they're coming for a heart to heart. All right, they want your attention on them. They want your attention on them. They may feel like y'all had a shallow connection, or like it was, what do they call, like almost a wish come true. So like I said, this is somebody who idolizes you. So you guys could have had a great relationship, but you could also have had a bad relationship, because we got the Four of Swords here. So maybe it's like a friend, like one of those friends or like one of those partners who like, you know, sometimes you guys are like, feel like you've been overtaken or like taken advantage of sometimes, you know what I mean? Like you may take on their struggles, they may take on yours, because the Lovers give us more of a mirroring energy. And we got a lot of Pisces energy. I kind of doubt that this is a situation that you guys were seeing super clearly. So even whenever the situation shows up, it's going to be one that's like very intense, but also probably very dramatized or probably romanticized, like made into more like a fairy tale where it's like, I'm happy this person's around. Like you guys just kind of like click. You just get each other. They boost your confidence, you boost theirs. So like you guys just click, you know what I mean? So they may be coming for some of y'all to like offer you an opportunity to like fix the situation or like to work things out, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like I said, they idolize this situation. They view it in like a higher light. So like, even if you guys were having real issues or like real problems between each other, they still see you as like somebody who's like, you know, got status in their life, somebody who has authority in their life, which is just somebody who they want to impress, or somebody who they want to, you know, want them to see them be their best. So like, you're somebody who they take serious, all right? Even if you don't feel like it. So you may be somebody who they take serious, all right? This relationship, more likely for somebody else, going to be somebody that's like a high and low type of situation. So even if it's a new person, because we got the Page of Pentacles, even if it's a new person, it's a high-low when it comes to like the relationship. So maybe one of you could have more status than the other. One of you could have more resources than the other. One of you could be maybe more popular than the other, which could be still like status. Or one of you could be like, you know, Just I don't know, that's other shit that you guys could be having. So like it's differences, or sometimes one of you could be more into the relationship than the other. But with the lovers here, there's equal attraction here, and there's still a desire to like be seen or be vulnerable. So like this person intends to be seen and be vulnerable with you, and it's not even like in a negative or manipulative way, which is what I would kind of assume with this being this deep of a connection, or with this deep of like an interaction with whoever this may be. You know what I mean? It's maybe somebody who like fantasized about you or like idolized you, like really put you up there for something. So, you know what I mean? They may be wanting to work with you, or they may be wanting to help you out, or be like, or learn from you, or patronize you. Like it's a desire here just to like be able to get to know you, like to be able to get onto the same page with you in some way. You know what I mean? Who is that? Who's my peoples? Hey, hola, James Walker. All right, so yeah, for some of y'all's family, and they maybe want to like help you out or increase your status or help you get over, like, you know, maybe you learn from a mistake, or they're learning from your mistakes, or they want to help you with like somebody's mistake that was made. Or it's also like wanting to bring up another conversation that they had, like this person's been pondering or thinking on this situation for a minute. So maybe for some of y'all, they've like changed some type of view or some type of like, or so it's like or they changed like a core value that they had about how things have to be. So like that might be what's changed between your reaction, because like this somebody's like, I like this person, I really want this person around, you know what I mean? Like this is a superstar, this is somebody who's, you know what I mean, seen by others, so I want, or that I can be seen with by others, you know what I mean? So like they put you up there. All right, so anyway, let me give you signs. This could be a Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Leo, possibly Virgo again for a little razzle dazzle. All right. Damn, that was a whole lot. That was like 7 minutes, wasn't it? 7 minutes. All right. Where we at? Cancer. Well, I always gotta think of these. So how y'all be doing them? How you be doing them things where they be like, cause I do kind of like this nomadic little style right here, right? But I also be wondering like how people be doing the joint where they be having the scanner across. Cause is it with a laptop, or do you be doing that with like a webcam, or like what you be doing here? Like how you be doing that? I'm curious to just know. All right. So Cancer, let's get a little. It's a program you put on your computer. They use StreamYard. So I had StreamYard, but you can't use it on your phone. You got to use it on a computer. Oh, hey there, K Reeds. You got to use it on StreamYard, so you got to use it on a computer, though. All right, cool. So Cancer, who's coming towards you? Could be a Leo. All right, for some of y'all, maybe somebody you hear from on a Sunday. Could be a Libra. So again, we got somebody who's wanting to mediate, work things out. For some of y'all, it's just like pleasure, entertainment, wanting to go out. Maybe it's like dating, you know what I mean? Or it's more like entertainment. All right, so it's maybe for some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who's an entertainer. For us, it could be also somebody who's maybe a lawyer, or somebody who's like a mediator, a peace bringer. All right, like they're pretty chill, pretty easygoing. I want to say that they're well dressed. All right, that's what I really do want to say. They could be very attractive too, because the first thing out was sun. So they may be like in leadership position, somebody who's like lives an active lifestyle, or somebody who just like when you get to know them, you know what I mean? Looking forward to hearing from these jobs applied for from in the 10th house. Oh yeah, possibly here. But so it's somebody in leadership position, so that could be the case, because that's what we got when the sun came out. Somebody in leadership position. And we got the mediator, which means there's somebody looking to make a deal or to negotiate between y'all. All right, so but for some of y'all it's romantic, all right, and it's going to be somebody who's looking to build a relationship with y'all. Could be short term though. But it's like more about passion, excitement, going out, dating. And it doesn't always mean that they're not like trying to do anything more than that. It's just like, this is how it starts off. Like I would like to have fun. I would like to go somewhere. I like to, you know, express myself. So it's maybe a very expressive type of person, you know what I mean? But also someone who doesn't like to rock the boat. Nice to see you this morning as well. Hey y'all. Yo, I really got like the best chat ever. Like these be like one of the best chats ever. There's probably some other chats that'd be pretty good. But like, the vibe in here is like real chill, real peaceful. I'll be loving it. You know what I mean? I'll be loving it. So anyway, this is somebody who's probably like that, but like they could be maybe outgoing, a little bit more like enthusiastic about stuff. So maybe they like really put it on. So this could be also an Aquarius, a Sag. All right. Yeah, definitely. So they got this a trip that they want to go on, or they want to go somewhere with y'all. I definitely get like a meetup. All right. So like maybe some of y'all had like plans to meet up, or you cancel. Ooh, we got one. All right, so let's talk about this. We got one. All right, so For some of y'all, it's gonna go a little bit deeper on another level. So, all right, we got somebody here that feels like they missed out on a chance with you guys to go to the next level, or to like, maybe work the situation in their favor. For some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who's having like situations with money, or like just bad luck. Like it could have been like bad timing between y'all, because like you guys maybe missed like meeting up, or like there was like maybe plans or a strategy to like meet up. Because I got the devil here too in this deck. This is the fuck boy, but I also got the Sunday scaries, which also has to do with like, sleeping around. You know what I mean? So there could be like an intention for you guys to meet up. Maybe this is like, for some of y'all, this could be like a past person, but for others of you, this could be like a newer person. You know what I'm saying? Because like, we got that star in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. This person feels like you guys were supposed to have something happen, but like the situation didn't play out the way they thought it would go. The situation just didn't turn out there. It could have been just bad timing. Could have been rumors. Could have been gossip. Cause I just seen the lovers too when I split the deck. So it could have been, timing. Could have been rumors. But anyway, this person feels like you guys would be better together. And this person actually feels like fighting for the connection. But this is what you need to know. They're not sorry about however things turned out between y'all. So that's what's going on here. So like whatever happened, they're not really sorry about it. They just want to move past it. All right. So hell yeah, Aries, we love her. We love her. So what I'm saying. So this is somebody who doesn't really think much is going to change between y'all, but they just, maybe for somebody, I just want to see y'all around, or they just wanted to like, be in the same area with you. All right. But like this is somebody who lusts on you a whole lot, secretly, obsessively. All right. So this maybe somebody probably watches you a lot. They like your vibe. All right, so it could be Aries. I see Aries here. Something else, maybe somebody stays at a distance. But anyway, so this, who's coming towards you? So this somebody who feels like maybe it was bad time between y'all, like the interaction that y'all has. For some of y'all, it could be like age. It could be like status. It could be like distance. It could be like anything. You get what I'm saying? So like it's all that. But anyway, they're like, this somebody still wants to put a fight or put some energy into the connection. This maybe also be, if it's like somebody who's online, because I may get like, we got a star here, so there's maybe somebody who's online. You know what I mean? Of course, K Boogie. So there's maybe somebody who's online, but it's kind of like sometimes it's just like anything can just happen. It's like, you know what I mean? You sometimes be like getting out of a previous relationship. Sometimes it be like maybe they were moving. It could be like a whole bunch of shit. It's just like they just still feel like, yo, we should move forward with this situation, because for some of y'all, they just find you to be very sexually attractive. You know what I mean? They like your vibe. They like how some of y'all are entrepreneurial, or you're like broadening your horizons. Maybe you guys are well traveled. Maybe you guys have lost weight. You know what I mean? Like you're not afraid to like express your thoughts. This person like finds you to be very confident, finds you to be very sensible, social. You know what I mean? And a little unpredictable. You're not really, for some of y'all, you're not really their usual type, or you're like a wild card to them, where they just don't really know what could happen with the situation. It's not something that they're used to dealing with, or like a pattern of behavior that they're used to seeing. Maybe they're not used to dating people like you. Could be cultural cultural differences. Could be any of that type of shit. All right, but anyway, for some of y'all, they want to go on a trip with you, or they want to travel with you. Whatever the case may be, they do feel like you guys will be better together. So you're going to get conversation from them. This maybe somebody tends to be fickle though. Like, indecisive about what they want. One day I kind of want it. One day I don't want it. You know what I mean? So like that, you know what I mean? But this is also somebody who's willing to like fight for it too. You know what I mean? So again, I kind of still feel like this would be like a short-term relationship. If this is like romantic, there's potential for it to be long-term, because the 4 wands in reverse, there's always potential. It's just the way that we're viewing it, the way that we're taking action on it, and the way we feel about it. It's just not going to get it there. So and we got the star here in reverse, and we got the Wheel of Fortune. Even though all these cards are in reverse, this is just how you feel about it. You just kind of feel like it's bad timing. These are all situations that you yourself can say, hey, this is perfect for us right now. Whatever's going on, we can drop that. We don't have to worry too much about it. But you guys may be more about like status, moving up, making beneficial opportunities happen in your life. I mean, some of you guys could be big on designer or like luxury lifestyles, or big on like achieving status, you know what I mean, and being somebody in the world, because we do got the devil here with the star and the Wheel of Fortune. So it could be about like status and like, growth and development, and like you guys could both be on that same energy, because with Libra here, it's usually that same energy. So check this out. Because you guys are probably on that same energy, that's probably what they're probably trying to say in the end. It's like, we probably should just kind of keep it short term for the moment, because it's not a good time to try to really invest in the situation. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of like hopes and dreams that they're trying to get towards, or goals that they're trying to go towards. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that. So like this may be that type of vibe. And we got 2 of Pentacles here. So some of y'all, they may try to still adapt to you and work with you, You know what I mean? This could be like negotiating with you, or like, you know what I mean? Like they may still try to work with you because it may not go as like as planned. That might be what it is, but they like your vibe, you know what I mean? They may even see you as like a temptation or want you around, like have you around just because. Because like the devil could be intoxicating. So sometimes like you could just be looking good, or you could just be like, they know that by having you around, like having like a security guard, like, you know what I mean? Like just by having you around, we're protected, we're safe. You know what I mean? I feel like we'll get our needs met, or we'll get things done. Because like you can be, the devil could be somebody who's driven at all costs. So maybe they kind of view that about you, like, all right, and this may be the same type of person. So with the Libra energy, it's like wanting to do that because they're also very easygoing, but like they have power behind, you know, whatever they do. So yeah, I don't really see it to be, it just may not be like the right time for y'all to like connect in a long, stable connection. That's so, and then, and even so, if it's like a business, this may be like someone who, for some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who's like, feels like it just missed the mark, or we could have like, we could have made it bigger. It could be like, you know, if we put the energy in, you may not really feel like it's going to be enough. You may not feel like it has potential to grow. You may not feel like there's potential for advancement. Like after like talking, you may kind of realize like, this may be like, you know, a lot more trouble than what it's worth. You know what I mean? So it could be that too sometimes when it comes to like jobs, careers, or like business partnerships. You may kind of feel like it's more trouble than what it's worth. So yeah, there could be a conversation with that for some of y'all. All right, but anyway, let me give you signs. Could be a Sag, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Capricorn, Libra, Leo. What else? Was that it? Yep, that was it. I said Aries? Yeah, I think I did. So that was that. All right. Woo. So Cancer, my pleasure. All right, we on Leo. Let me see. Somebody said, I hate the crabby legs. Don't say that about us. All right. So, Leos. So, Leo, who's coming towards you and why? Probably somebody don't want you to know. Oh, this could be somebody that you guys know from your childhood. It could be an Aries. All right. Or it's going to be somebody who you find to be very attractive. All right. So it's maybe somebody who's like, you like their personality. Could be a Leo. So a very confident person. Confident and attractive person. Could be a Capricorn. All right. So for some of y'all, there's somebody who's in leadership position, or maybe has like a routine, a schedule. Like they're very disciplined. All right. Some of y'all, they may be focused on very much on like health, or like just business maybe, or just responsibilities. Like this could be somebody who's very, like maybe they're growing up for some of y'all. So it's maybe somebody who's growing up too, learning to be more confident, learning to be more assertive, learning to take leadership or take like responsibility for what they've done. You know what I mean? So this may be somebody, oh yeah, we got the Hangman here in reverse too. So this is somebody who's starting to see themselves differently, or starting to see the situation between y'all differently, or they're starting to see themselves differently. All right, Six of Swords. So yeah, we got them wanting to talk. So we do got some communication here. So again, we got Two of Pentacles. So for some of y'all, somebody who's waiting on you guys, but I don't know how they would be coming towards you. With Six of Swords, they're probably going to present you with something. I don't know. That's kind of weird. I don't know. So maybe they're like waiting around. I don't know. I don't see them doing anything. Even we got the Death in reverse. That's weird. And we got the Empress in reverse. So they're not doing anything. So let me say this maybe. So for, okay, all right. So this is what happened. So this may be somebody who's like waiting on you to message them. Oh, okay, just message with old dude. Nothing happened or changed. Yeah, but I think this is like somebody waiting on you to okay, so you said that though. But that's what it is. Like they're gonna wait on you. All right, this is all, and we got the Hermit here too. Four of Pentacles. So some of y'all, they're kind of closed off to you, but they're waiting on you. Like the Nine, like even the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles is like adapting to the situation, but the Empress is also sometimes, when she's in reverse, sometimes could be like somebody who takes himself off a pedestal. So like, let's say that you guys weren't talking, or there was like a boundary, or you blocked them, or it was like one of those, you know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm gonna hit you up, or you know what I mean? Or like they try to maybe, I don't know, maybe this person may try to ride by you, or like try to like I'm gonna say tease you in a way where you can see them. You know what I mean? Like maybe they walk by, or they like, or they ride by, or sometimes it can even be like, cause I sometimes see the Pentacles as like liking stuff that you have going on. You know what I mean? Like maybe they don't normally interact with you, but now they're like, and it can sometimes come off as like playing games because it's like you don't really do anything, but you're like liking this or you're doing this or you're doing that. You know what I mean? But like being around. I just kind of feel like they're going to try to make themselves like available to you, but like not let you know that they're making themselves available to you. You know what I mean? Like this, because we got death in reverse. So somebody doesn't really want to let the situation go. Let me give you signs real quick before I was telling you all that shit. So we got Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Could be possibly a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I got them like wanting to like play with you guys. Some of y'all maybe like emotional games that they're playing. Like for some it could be like ghosting you. Like so okay, so it's like a game. It's like a game. It's like, all right, I hit you. Oh, well, it's like a game because like this person may feel entitled to you like being around or feel entitled to like for some of y'all to your body, but it also kind of feels like entitled to like you spoiling them or they may be spoiled or like because it's like they're being insincere about it, but it's like they want to come towards you because it's passionate and this person actually obsesses about this and thinks about this a lot. We got the Hermit in reverse and I got the Nine of Swords with the Knight of Wands, so they think about this a whole lot. All right, so but they want to be able to like offer you love or offer you this in secret. So for some of y'all, they idolize, like, you know, I mean, kind of like put you on a pedestal, but they want to like, they want to, maybe they don't want you to like try to like, for some it's like, I don't know, maybe it's like they don't want you to value yourself as much. Like maybe they feel like you, I'm gonna say overappraise yourself, or they feel like you're like bougie, you know what I mean? And like never satisfied. Like you always want to be like taken care of or catered to, or, but this is somebody who wants that same thing. Like that's what I'm getting. It's like this is somebody who else, they may be like shallow. And it's maybe somebody who doesn't, for some of y'all, somebody who doesn't even know you that well, kind of projected on you how they imagine you to be. And this would be who they are. And this would be who they are. They imagine you to be like, you know, shallow and like not, they would like want to be vulnerable with you. For some of y'all, they may try to be vulnerable with you though. You know what I mean? But it may like pain them to do that. Like it may bother them to do that, to like be vulnerable with you, to be seen by you. You know what I mean? So like, I don't know, they may try to like come over or try to like see you on a secret on the sly or like keep it quiet. Could be, let's say Virgo, could be Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Taurus. Well-dressed person. They be well-dressed. You know what I mean? But because we got Empress in reverse, it's maybe somebody doesn't wear a lot of clothes, or when you see them, they don't really be like dressed up, but you know that they can dress up. So it may be like that too. You know what I mean? They got successes. There's somebody who's successful or got some type of trophies or accolades that people can see. And I was gonna say it's maybe somebody who's selfish, more focused on like what they can gain, what they can get. It may not be intentional because it's maybe somebody who's just used to being given to. Like it comes off as like spoiled. Like they're used to just being given stuff to. They're used to like winning. They're used to like accolades. They're used to like being attractive. They're used to being, you know, getting attention. They're used to maybe being confident, maybe like doing what they want. You know, I'm gonna say do what they want because we got Nine of Pentacles here too with the Nine of Cups. So it kind of gives off like this person is maybe successful and they're comfortable alone, or but at the same time, there's somebody who wants to be vulnerable with you and wants you to like nurture them and wants you to like, you know, love them up. All right. Wanting to humble someone because they look good. Yeah, kind of that vibe. Yeah, that's what it's giving. But anyway, they still want to offer it to you though. They want to offer you love, or they at least want to be able to like move past whatever conflicts you guys were having. All right, definitely. So like I said, if anything, you may get some messages from, or like you may, like, I don't know. It's kind of like they're gonna wait on you, but try to make themselves seen. So like waiting on you, for example, I always think of like the age of like, if we're not like riding past each other or walking past each other, or we don't work together, then it would be like on social media where maybe you guys are still friends on social media. You may post knowing that this person sees you, or they may post knowing that you can see them. You know what I mean? They may say, sometimes it can be like maybe hinting. Cause like Two of Pentacles is gonna come off like they're playing games in some way. But with the Empress in reverse, they're trying to take themselves off a pedestal. So like they're approachable. You know what I mean? So like that's the vibe. All right, but anyway, let me give you some. Did I give you some? Let me give you some one more time. Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Libra, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, possibly Sag, and a Gemini. Was that all of them? I think that was all the signs if I did that. Yeah, that would have been all the signs. So yeah, that would have been all the signs. All right. All right, so where we at now? Virgo. Okay, thanks, Linus Kitty. Thanks for showing through, coming through. All right, so Virgo. All right. So Virgo, who's coming towards you and why? Oh, quick shuffling. Yo, for real. That's what they do. They'll definitely break your ego. You're like, yo. All right, so for some of y'all, this could be somebody you guys are having confrontation with. Could be Aquarius, could be a Pisces, or is somebody who you guys keep going over the same pattern with. Cause I've seen the 12th house. Could be a Taurus. All right, so this is somebody who's focused on money. All right, it could be also somebody who's like trying to build up stability. All right, worrying about finances. They may be into like budgeting, or maybe they work in the banking system, or I don't know. Oh yeah, definitely somebody who's worried about luxury lifestyle. All right, they're very devoted to the materials, or they're very devoted to like status. There's somebody who wants love though. All right, so for some of y'all, and if it's not love for some of y'all, it's still gonna be business. They want to do business with you guys. All right, so this person values you. That's what I will say. So it could be a Libra, Taurus. So we got Libra, Taurus so far. And this is somebody who may be devoted. For some of y'all, it's maybe somebody who's in a relationship already. All right, Two of Cups here. I just seen Two of Cups. Could be a Cancer, Virgo. All right, so anyway, who is this? Maybe somebody who got a new job unexpectedly, or maybe quit one, or somebody who is inspired to reach out all of a sudden. For some of y'all, maybe like a business plan. So they're strategizing. Yeah, definitely. Somebody wants to start new or take another path. All right, but they may be, so for some of y'all, they're being shady in a way, but they're like hiding their moves. So I think it's maybe like a boss or entrepreneur, or somebody who's like, maybe like an actor, creator. Cause we got the Knight of Cups here too. So they may be good with like selling wares or selling shit. Like they're good at selling shit. You know what I mean? Maybe upselling shit, or like making shit look a certain way. All right. Because the Seven of Swords is here too. So this is a very crafty motherfucker. So they're pretty slick. All right. This also may be somebody who knows what other people want, or know what other people like to see. So, or know what other people like to hear. Possibly foreign. If they're not foreign, and it's just somebody who like is intimidating to a lot of people around them. Now they maybe lost weight, maybe, because I do got the star here again. But I do know that they got a hard work ethic. This is somebody who's not afraid of hard work. So they'll do a lot of energy, put in a lot of work, put a lot of like, you know what I mean? A lot of planning and strategizing to make shit happen. Like this is somebody who likes to see stuff happen. Oh, he sells pharmaceuticals? Well, yeah, well, you know what I mean? Sounds like another Taurus I know that does that too. And yeah, and that's what it kind of gives the vibe of like them doing that. But this is somebody who wants some affection from you. So they want some tenderness from you. Possibly, hey, what's up, love? So somebody possibly wants to like spend some time together, maybe lay up with you guys, maybe go on vacation, maybe go to another city. Like they maybe want to romanticize the situation, but because we got the Knight of Cups here, but like there's a motive behind it. For some of y'all, they just want to see something different, or they just want you to see their point of view in something. They may be trying to convince you of something. So for some of y'all, it's like a salesman, salesperson. They be trying to like convince you to see the bigger picture of what they're trying to do. So it may be like them trying to convince you. With the Seven of Swords here, it's like they've overthought the whole situation. They planned it too much to the T, like everything. They want to know what the trash man's doing. They want to know what the mailman's doing. What time does he come up the street? How heavy was the mail when he brought it? They want to know too many details. So like just somebody who cares about too many details. They're focused on too many variables. They worry about too much shit. All right. And it's somebody who's also usually afraid of stepping outside their comfort zone. You know what I mean? They do be over the tiz up. Let me give you some real quick though. It could be a Taurus, Libra, Taurus, Aries, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces. All right, for a little razzle-dazzle, it could be Scorpio, Pisces. Anyway, for some of y'all, it's going to be somebody who wants to have sex with y'all, but they also see the relationship as more of like a spiritual relationship, not just sexual, not just, you know what I mean, attraction, not just like what they can get. Like this is somebody who probably wants to be with you guys for long term. They like your principles. They like your values. They like how you do things. You know what I mean? So, oh, boo, we don't like rigid folks. Yeah, well, you got Knight of Cups here. So this is somebody who's not really super rigid. This is actually somebody who's, we do got Aquarius, but we got Aries, we got Scorpio, that's fixed energy. We got Taurus energy, that's fixed energy. You got a lot of fixed energy, but we do got the Knight of Cups. And this is somebody who can tend to be what you would like them to be. You know what I mean? They try to mold themselves into what you want. It may be uncomfortable though. So I will say that. Like it may be uncomfortable. You already sent the "can I come over" text. Yeah, that's what they're looking for. So with the Knight of Cups, this is them come, with a motive. Some of y'all, it may be like to help you out. Like there's sometimes they can come off like they're trying to like save you or be a savior to you. So like it may have like that type of energy to them, where they maybe like, you know, try to save you. And for some of y'all, it can even turn into like a God complex, where like they feel like other people need to honor them. They're always in control. They get to like call the shots. You know what I mean? This may be somebody who lives in a luxurious lifestyle, and luxury could be anything. It's more like comfortable, where they like where their needs are fulfilled. That's luxury, because not everybody has all their needs met. So like this may be somebody who has all their practical needs met, which could be like the lights, the bills, your car, food, you know what I mean, health, because Taurus focuses on health. So they could be like having all those basic needs like fulfilled, and that's a luxury. All right. They could be more. They can maybe have like, you know, more expensive shit, but like, you know, they have those stuff. They have their basic needs, which is important if you want to start a business or if you want to start a relationship. People who are in need are not looking for love or companionship or intimacy. They're looking to survive, and they will take from you and they will damage you. So that's what you need to know about this situation. Like, this is somebody who's already stable. So if you were like worrying about like losing something, yeah, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Ain't too much. It's just the way they go about doing the situations. Like, they're trying to avoid conflict. They're trying to avoid like having to stand their ground and really speak up about situations. So for some of y'all, they're really trying to avoid trying to say what they want. You know what I mean? Like, they may try to hint at a situation or try to lead you in the direction of like what they would like to happen, but like not really outwardly say the situation. So maybe it's like a lot of insinuating that this person does. You know what I mean? For some of y'all, they realize that this relationship has potential, that maybe this relationship could be more, that there's a lot of potential for something big to happen here, but what? So they may be like, you know, coming back around or observing you or watching you subtly just to kind of like figure this out. Because this person has a lot of love or care for you. All right, they want commitment. Oh shit, they want commitment. Because I just seen Juno. They want commitment. So for some of y'all, they're trying to like analyze whether you guys are compatible or like whether you guys would be a good fit for each other. So like, they may start like asking questions or like, you know, just observe and just see, watch your vibe, see how things go. Like, they've had some type of sudden realization about your potential. Like, oh, you could probably be something big for me, or like, you know, maybe this could be something stable. So there's something that they're starting to realize about you. For some of you, may be very mature, or like for others of you though, it could be also like they may recognize that like you're too controlling. All right, but I don't know. It may not be that way either though. So let me give you signs though. Oh yeah, I said they got a new job. Did I say that? Possibly a new job, or they maybe like focused on trying to get a new job, or they're planning to like change careers or change their like focal point on something else. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. This could be a Aries, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Aquarius, Pisces, Scorpio, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Taurus. Whole lot of Taurus energy. So this is somebody who tends to be very possessive, clingy, needy, likes hugging and kissing, but don't do it in public. Don't do it in front of a lot of people. Don't do that. That's embarrassing. So it may be that, or they want to offer you love, but they don't want to be seen by a lot of people when they do it too. Kind of like, it's almost manipulative. You know what I mean? They may be bashful and shy in a way. So he's on, oh, Libra. Okay. Y'all both have Taurus in your 7th house? Y'all like long-term stability, huh? I wonder what the other which cause you got aspects to it. Oh yeah, thanks for the likes too, y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. Thanks for liking. What? 67? I thought it was 87. Okay. Thanks. If you were wondering where the like button was, it's up there in those little 3 dots up in the corner, top right. You just hit that, then you'd be like, boom, bow. Thanks, Noonie. All right, so anyway, Libra, who's coming towards you and why? All right, who is it? Coming towards you and why? All right, we got somebody with status. Could be a Capricorn, it's 10th house. So for somebody else, maybe somebody, I was gonna say maybe it's even somebody who's married for some. All right, we got Cancer. All right, so there's somebody who has long-term goals between y'all. Could be a Leo, nurturing type of energy person. Somebody who's egoic, but also very loving, careful, caring. I was gonna say maybe they're in like the nursing field. Some of y'all, somebody you had a casual relationship with, because we got the Lovers in reverse, so it could be, and the 7 of Swords, which could be like shady business, shady behavior. So for some of y'all, It's somebody who's a little reckless. It gets into like shady behavior. All right, Aquarius, Aries, Scorpio. So anyway, just somebody who sees you as a long-term achievement. All right, or like maybe wants to settle down with you guys. Yeah, we got Queen of Cups again. So if somebody wants to settle down with you guys, or somebody wants to show love towards you guys, they maybe want to heal the situation between y'all. For some, they could be at somebody who's at a distance, either a short distance, long distance, because Three of Wands is here, but when it's in reverse, it gets kind of like, you know what I mean, for me. So sometimes it'll be like short, medium, in the middle. Oh, we got Four of Wands. So this is somebody who you guys did like one. Oh, okay, so it goes a bunch of different ways. So one, it's somebody who you guys were like wanting to meet up with. All right, but maybe the situation didn't. Like maybe you guys canceled a read. You guys were kind of like expecting to go somewhere. This maybe somebody you guys see as a player. We got the Knight of Wands here. Oh yeah, and the fuck boy. So some of y'all, you could be seeing this person as a player, even if it's a girl. They got a very attractive body. All right, they have status. This person could be popular in some way, or like they have a reputation. People know them. You know, they're very confident, very outgoing. Now some of y'all, they may be unstable because we do got a Four of Wands in reverse. Like maybe they just moved somewhere, or they're just like not really like stable wherever they are right now. You know what I mean? But it's somebody who tends to be very loyal and very protective over their partners. There's also, because we got Death in verses, maybe somebody y'all can't let go. Maybe you guys have something intermingled between y'all. Like this could be like kids. This could be like you know, bills. This could be like anything. Like we could have prior business together, because it could be anything. Like you guys are kind of like tied into each other. And with the Devil here, it just means that this is somebody who's hard to let go of. We got the Scorpio here too, or the Death. So it's somebody who's hard for you guys to let go of. Like, and if it's new, there's going to be somebody who's going to be hard for you to let go of. So be aware of that too, all right? Because it's somebody who's like, maybe they focus on their health, or they're like focused on like routine schedules. For some of y'all, they could work in maybe I was going to say like the education or the justice field. Hey there, Aloe. So somebody who like, you know, focuses on, like maybe they're like the justice field, but they have status. So I just know this. People respect them. People value them. They may tend to just go as they please, do as they please. There's maybe somebody who comes and goes as they please. For some, they're a life coach, or they do a lot of talking to a lot of people. So maybe this could be them a rapper, a singer, songwriter. This like they just have status, all right? Their status, all right? This is somebody, even if there's a woman, this is somebody who has a lot, like a strong masculinity to them. Like they get shit done. You know what I mean? They're always on the go, all right? And they're not afraid to like speak up or talk. Like they're confident in their voice. They're confident in who they are, all right? But for some of y'all, it's like you guys were having a build up, and maybe the situation didn't move, or it hasn't transformed because the Death is in reverse. So for some of y'all, this didn't go as far as you guys would hope. It didn't really take on to the next level. It could, and it didn't even end either, because that with the Death in reverse just means that it didn't even end, but we didn't even go further either. And there's a lot of emotions that's lingering. Sometimes it's a grudge. Sometimes it's like, I don't know. Sometimes it's like maybe there's a debt that's owed. Sometimes it could be anything. Like it's something silent though, because it's Scorpio energy. And Scorpio is usually like very strategic and very silent about their grudges. So like this vibe gives more like a silence about a grudge, or a silence about the issue. We didn't talk on it, but we didn't really go forward, and we didn't leave it alone. For some of y'all, it's just lingering. All right, but anyway, this person is looking to renew the situation again with passion, with sex. Okay. So you probably get them to communicate with you soon. We got the Knight of Wands. That's definitely somebody that's going to try to hit you up. And they're going to be trying to act like it ain't nothing. But for some of y'all, they're going to try to hit you up like, you know what it is. You know what I mean? So they may be trying to like, you know, let you know like, hey, try to keep you stuck to them. For some of y'all, they're intended to keep you guys stuck to them. They maybe want to keep your attention on them. They maybe want to share you as like, you know, maybe for some of y'all, they want to share in success with you, because we do got the Death in reverse. And with the Queen of Cups, there is like a desire, a love, a care for you, like a real care and concern for you. But for some of y'all, it may be like about resources and about sex, which isn't really bad, because that's what you would want in like a long-term relationship. We need to be able to fuck you good, and we need to be able to have some resources. So I think this person is either they're like trying to get that up, or this person is like intending to like get into a relationship with you where you guys can do that together. You know what I mean? Or they already have that, because the 10th house can be somebody who's already successful. So they maybe already have that. You know what I mean? Hey, Doris, you got to hit that bell button so they can know. Bing, Nooney's on. All right. So yeah, this is somebody who has a lot of authority, and a lot of, if they're not like already like established, this is somebody who has a lot of potential to be so. All right. They can be moody. They can be moody because we got that Cancer energy and the Queen of Cups here, so that makes them very moody. All right. But also somebody who's very intuitive, very creative, has a lot of passions, like has a lot of like ambition, willpower. All right, so for some of y'all, they may be kind of feminine-ish, but I got like the Leo energy or the Sun energy, which would make them more masculine. And with the Capricorn energy, even though Capricorn is a more feminine sign, when it comes to like relationships, they take on the father role. So even if it's a woman, she still comes off as like very like discerning, you know, having strong boundaries, maybe being a little strict, understanding when to be like sympathetic towards you, but also can be a little harsh, a little critical on you, and like expect a lot from you. So there's maybe somebody who probably like expects a lot from themselves and expects a lot from other people. You know what I mean? So yeah, but they also feel like they just get you. You know what I mean? They see what you're trying to do or where you're trying to go or who you're trying to be. So for some of y'all, you know what I mean? They may not really like your vibe though. I'm gonna say that. For some of y'all, they don't really like the vibe. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know which ones, they may not like your vibe like that, but for some, they may not, or you may not like their vibe. That might be it. You might not like their vibe, like how they try to love you, how they try to express care. You know what I mean? Sometimes they may be like, sometimes I was gonna say maybe even leave a bad taste in your mouth because of that, like the death in reverse. It's like something sometimes lingers. Sometimes what they say stings and it sits for a while. And I never forget that you said this that one day. Maybe you called me fat. Maybe you called me small. Maybe you said, I don't know, maybe you told me my nuts was shriveled. Whatever you may have said one day, I'll never forget it. So there's maybe somebody who like holds on to grudges, never forgets what you say, you know what I mean, but like very jealous and protective over you and still loves you regardless. So this, you do got some unconditional love from somebody who may be a fuck boy or a fuck girl or somebody who's just like maybe very tempting. Because for some of y'all, they may be in a relationship. So there's maybe somebody who's like temptation where they like, they're very flirty, very outgoing, very charming, but they come off as like very sensible and like they're loyal, but they also maybe like seem like they're tempting you or like they're trying something else with you or like trying to like imply something else. But like you really couldn't tell because it comes off as like them just being very chatty or talkative to everybody because that's how they are. That's who's probably going to approach you guys next. And you may not really know like that, all right? I think it's somebody who likes your pictures or they try not to like your pictures. It's one of those two, all right? So let me give you signs. Could be a Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Sag, Aries, Leo, Sag, Aries, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer. All right. Okay. So they try not to like your pictures? Oh, well, if they're, I was gonna say maybe they're spying then, because if you try not to like somebody's, but then again, I don't know. If you guys could be friends with people and they don't like your pictures, it happens. All right, so we're gonna see. Who is it? Where we at? Oh, Scorpio. So Scorpio. Hey, Miss Mel, I got your back. Thanks for being here. You put your like up there for me? I appreciate you. It's the same as currency these days. I'm like, oh, I got a like. Yo, I gotta tell y'all this story before I get started on Scorpio. Hey, one time, I never forget my first reading. So it was a Pisces girl. I'll never forget it too. And she was her story. I can't tell the story because the story was too crazy. But it was too crazy though. It was too crazy. But I'll never forget it. The first one, and my first comment was a Pisces read too. I was like, dang. I don't know why I'm telling y'all that, but like I be thinking about little milestones sometimes. All right, so you got somebody who's very diplomatic. All right, somebody who's got hey, thanks, Miss Mel. Somebody who's got a detached way of thinking, seeing things. You got a lot of Aquarius energy. So for some of y'all, maybe somebody has like a large following. All right, could be a Virgo, could be Aquarius. I got 2 Aquariuses here. So some of y'all, this may be a colleague, somebody you guys work with. I was also going to say like a dentist or somebody who's maybe in like the healing field or like taking care of people or somebody who you see routinely. Because that's why I was like maybe a dentist, but like I don't know, they're very professional like. All right, this is somebody who has like, they could be in your friend circle. For somebody else, maybe like on social media, or this could be like they have like a large friend group. But usually the 11th house is like friends who are more helpful to help you move up in the world. So it's maybe somebody who intends to help you move up in the world. All right, they could be focused on like health. They could be focused on like diet, fitness. They could be focused on like routine, schedules. You may notice this about them, like maybe they're very timely with stuff. They tend to be very like bland. All right, because that's why I kind of want to say, like even with Virgo and Aquarius, even though they're very like outgoing, and they're not even outgoing, they're like very shrewd and like nitpicky about everything, like anything and everything, but yet they want to be friends with you guys. So they may kind of like see you as somebody who's on their level, you know what I mean? Or at least somebody who they would want to like, you know, keep around, have as a friend, have as a partner, have as a co-worker, have as a colleague, you know what I mean? So this is somebody who is consciously aware of you. They feel this. So this is maybe somebody who's like thinking about others. They maybe like likes to think about others. All right, so we do got somebody who I was gonna say maybe the gym, because I just seen membership. So maybe for somebody else, maybe somebody who like works out, goes to the gym, or just has like some type of like structure. Like they're always like focused on like, you know, moving up, bettering themselves, bettering others around them. So like that's why they be like nitpicky and like controlling in a way. But it's not like, it doesn't come off as like really, it is controlling because we got the King of Wands in reverse. So it's not like it's like controlling, but it is. It's like passively controlling. So this could be like, sometimes it could be like somebody who like criticizes you about something, but like in a passive way. Like why didn't you like, you know, invest in Bitcoin? Why didn't you invest in this? Why didn't you do this? Like, so they can kind of maybe come off a little snobbish in some way. So they're successful. This is somebody who makes big moves. All right, you guys may know them from work. I got 3 of Pentacles here too. You may know them from work. You may not. It's like a very independent person. We got Queen of Swords, Chariot. So they got public status or public recognition. A lot of people know them maybe, or people recognize them. So for some of y'all, they may have like a household name, or they may have like just a status that a lot of people know them by. They tend to be humble though. So they don't really like to like, you know, get a lot of attention and all that. So let me give you signs real quick. Could be Aquarius, Virgo, Leo, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Gemini. All right, so for some of y'all, it's gonna be somebody who wants to express vulnerabilities with you, but they may be lying about something. They may try to pretend that they don't really care. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this may be somebody who like wants to express their emotions and feelings towards you, but like tries to pretend like they don't really care, like things aren't really that deep to them. So for some of y'all, it's like a romantic type of person. All right, but also others of you, because we do got the King of Wands in reverse, so it could be like somebody who's a player, somebody who just left a relationship, somebody who's not really, they're tolerant, but it's like because they want to do what they want to do. So like this may be somebody who's like, you could do what you want to do because I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I mean? So they may not like, either they, or it could also be like they don't want to be the leader. You know what I mean? Like they want to work together, but you're not my leader. I'm not your leader. You're not my boss. I'm not your boss. That type of vibe too. So like it could be like that. Like sometimes this could be somebody who wants to see everybody on an equal playing field. And they maybe even see situations like that where everybody starts from ground zero. You know what I mean? Or everybody has to start from here. So like they may kind of like view that. Hey, what's up there, Brittany? So they may be kind of like that. You know what I mean? Where like they're friendly, but like they overanalyze shit at the same time. And they get super like nitpicky about shit, and they're really like, it's shrewd, it's just shrewd, but it's somebody who wants you around, but like they don't necessarily always want to work together, or they don't always want to like help you out, or they don't always want to like, you know, cooperate with you, but they don't mind being around. So like maybe you guys know them from like a previous community, like you used to hang out with them, maybe you guys used to live around them, or even if you guys maybe even you live around them in a way, maybe you still live around them, because the 6th house means that you see them routinely, you talk to them routinely, something, but like the way that they talk can sometimes come off as like condescending, or like they're better than others, or like they know more than others, or like you know what I mean, they kind of like dismissive in a way. It kind of gives like dismissive, but at the same time, because we've got the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, it's somebody who gives off great advice. You know what I mean? It's just like the way they say it to you, like, damn, why'd you say it that way? Like they give maybe like a harsh truth or a bitter truth, or like, you know what I mean? Like you didn't have to talk to me like that. I'm not a kid. You know what I mean? So like it kind of comes off like that sometimes. All right, like maybe like, you know what I mean? Like they like to clarify shit, but at the same time, like if they have to say it too many times, they get annoyed. So maybe this may be somebody who doesn't like to repeat themselves. All right. But I do, for some of y'all, it's going to be somebody, if it's like a male, this may be somebody who's slanging and banging. They got the ball and Johnson, the motherfucking baby leg, you know what I'm saying? Thor's hammer. And if it's a woman, it's maybe somebody who knows what she's doing sexually. Because I'm getting that vibe too. Like just somebody who likes your vibe. They like you being around. And because we got the lovers here, it's somebody who does see you as like sexually appealing or attractive. They mutually feel the same way about you. So you guys should probably feel the same way about this person. So these would be people you're attracted to, or find to be mutually attractive to you. All right. So yeah, this somebody takes care of the hygiene. So maybe they're like in the medical field, or like nursing, or like health field, or like they'll just have like an easy ass job where they get time to like take care of themselves. And maybe even if they're not, this could sometimes be somebody who like, because with the Aquarius energy, it's gonna be somebody who like in a Capricorn or that King of Swords, they can be somebody that what do you call it, compartmentalizes shit. So like even if they had to work a lot, they still be like, no, I'm gonna make time for this. No, I gotta get this done. So like they could be like very analytical and like strategic about shit. You know what I mean? Like there's somebody who's like smart, and for some of y'all they're well-to-do. You know what I mean? Over analyzer for sure. I do know that, and they could be aggressive too, but like passively aggressive. You know what I mean? Like it's not overtly like, oh, you're gonna do this, but like you can tell like they're trying to like take control of situations by their tone. That's what I'll say, by their tone. All right. All right, but they are, yeah, okay, they are outgoing. So they are outgoing then. They are outgoing. Hmm. All right, for some it has like an easy ass job though. That's what I'm trying to say. Like it's an easy ass job, and it could be for some. It could be one that they made themselves, or like one that they like studied on and like learned a lot and like built up. And this maybe somebody who's trying to give back to you as a way of like connecting. Like hey, you're like one and the same. I see you as part of the community. Here, let's join forces. You know what I mean? But like we're not gonna do this all the time. But like they want to give back to you sometimes. Like just somebody wants to, do group activities, but like not all the time. Not all the time. Give me my space. They like space. All right, individualized. That's them. Individual. So let me give you signs. We got. Did I tell you there's a build up between y'all, or there will be soon? Because we got 3 Pentacles and 3 of Wands. These are build up cards. So there's going to be a build up between y'all. Maybe you guys create stability. Maybe you guys create a structure, a routine between y'all. Maybe you guys create a business partnership, whatever the case may be. Maybe there's potential and desire for both of you to do that. There's just not a lot of work being put in collectively amongst the both of you. So that might be the issue. Like you both may have issues getting on the same page because we do got 2 of Cups in reverse. So you may be having issues getting on the same page for some of y'all. All right, but anyway, let me give you signs. We got Aquarius, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Leo, Gemini. All right. They may be a workaholic for some of y'all. Okay. Saggy. Let's see what we're talking about. Saggy. All right, Saggy. All right. So we're going to use the African Tarot. All right, let's get a quick shuffle. Saggy. So who's coming towards you and why? Sag rising. I got Sag Mercury. All right, so who we got? All right, this is somebody who's wanting a renewal between y'all. This could also be somebody who you had a tumultuous or intense connection. We got Mars and Pluto. A very intense person. Could be an Aries, could be a Scorpio, could be a Taurus. All right, so for some of y'all, somebody who likes to live luxurious. All right, they like to be comfortable. They could be aggressive, but they also tend to be very stubborn about the shit they want. You got a lot of fixed energy. So there's somebody who could be ambitious, but really likes to live like a comfy life. You know what I mean? They could be very aggressive, and maybe what they want changes a lot because as they grow, they desire, maybe more. They want more. It's kind of like somebody who maybe doesn't is never fulfilled. You know what I mean? That's the vibe I got. You call me back, man, by like 30 minutes. Yeah, but call me like 30 minutes. I'm live. Yeah. All right. All right. All right, so did I just use these now? Here we go. All right, so here we go. Very aggressive person. Some of y'all, because we got Mars here and Pluto. All right, for some of y'all, it's an aggressive person. Like, sometimes Aries can be like a fighter, but this could also be like just an aggressive person. Like possessive over the people they like, they desire. It's gonna be somebody who you may have a strong tie to emotionally or just an intense connection. Like sometimes you guys could be arguing. So maybe somebody wants forgiveness. All right, I kind of feel like maybe they play an instrument or used to play an instrument. But it's somebody who hasn't really changed much, but they still want forgiveness or they still want to be able to start the situation all over again. You might see this person as a sneaky person or somebody who's like very deceptive, very subtle with their advances. They maybe just recently left a relationship. For some of y'all, stubborn though. I do get that, a whole lot of stubborn energy. There's somebody who likes to keep their options open too. I don't think there's a lot of trust between y'all just yet. This may even just been like one of those relationships that like, we're for fun. We're for fun. Like once you start to get to know the person, then it's kind of like, it's not as appealing anymore. So it's maybe somebody who's like changed since then. They've started to see you differently. Maybe they even started feeling a little bit jealous about the connection now. Because for some of y'all, they feel like you guys are getting offers elsewhere. So I think that's probably why they're coming back around. Because like this person doesn't really want the situation to be over. Even though they feel like they moved on, it's like they don't really want the situation to be over. So they want to renew the situation, but I kind of feel like they want to renew it for control. Like you may have been like somebody who was comfortable. You may have provided like life comforts, like pleasures, maybe made the house a home. You know what I mean? Made like stuff just comfy. You know what I mean? Like it's Taurus energy, Venusian energy. Maybe you had a great sense of taste, great sense of style. Maybe you're a cooker. It could be any of that. Like there's just a feeling of like comfort. Oh, I'm okay here. You know what I mean? Like that's how this person is coming back around for some of y'all. Like, so they may be trying to like avoid maybe a truth, which or just like trying to avoid confusing you or confusing themselves. But I get them still coming towards you. But like they may try to like resolve whatever issues you guys were having, but like maybe sweep it under the rug and still try to offer it again. So like it's a past person that like, so it's like, oh, it's like forgiveness, like, forget about it. You know what I mean? But it's almost like we don't talk about it either. So it's like they don't really want to talk about it either though. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, it's just like sex. They just like your sex. They like you, they like intimacy with you, but like, and they get jealous over like anybody else around you. But for others, it's like this person wants to get to know you, but like not really. They maybe for somebody else kind of like want to know what they can get from you because they may see you as like a status symbol or like they like luxury, so they may see you as somebody who spends money or who has money or, you know what I mean? So like you may be like a fun time and you may have great sex to them, but like at the same time, it's like they're kind of like over the situation, but they're not over the situation. It's like, because I want to start this again, but it's really like for control and maybe just for like passion. And maybe because you're generous too, because it could be like generosity here. But I kind of feel like they're wondering like, who are you giving to? So like it's possessiveness and jealousy, but like also like desiring you because you're comfortable and you're stable. I'm surprised I didn't see no Neptune energy here. You know what I mean? And if this is a new person, it's still somebody who has like intense feelings towards you, intense attraction towards you. They don't know you that well. You know what I mean? They want to be able to move towards you. They could be somebody who's maybe a little foreign or somebody who's like at a distance. They could be maybe a traveler or usually on a travel, go, whatever. For some of y'all, they could be kind of strong too, like physically. So maybe they take care of their body. They don't mind showing their body. They don't mind getting naked. Or they don't mind like not wearing a lot of clothes, man or woman. They don't mind not having a lot of clothes. So it's like a man with a shirt off or small shorts or like they don't mind being like sexualized. You know what I mean? This could be also somebody like sometimes it could be like a taboo connection. Like this could be infidelity. This person may be like sneaking behind another partner's back. So you may need to know that. That might be what's really going on here. You know what I mean? Like this may be somebody who's just like young, curious, like, you know, just kind of like experimenting with sex, like wanting to know what's going on. Like, so maybe for some of y'all they're younger, but like, even if they're older, this is somebody who's just kind of curious. Maybe you've changed in some way and they're like, oh shit. Like maybe wanting to like, for some of y'all, like I always think of this, like when you change, anything can happen. Like some days you could change your hair. One day you were wearing a dress. Like maybe I'm not super attracted to you every day, but one day you had a dress on. I was like, God damn, where'd that ass come from? Or damn, you was like having your titties held just right. Or like sometimes you might see us where we're like maybe wearing gray sweatpants or like maybe we're wearing a suit or a tux or, you know what I mean? It's that, but it's like, this is temporary. Like Pages of Wands is temporary. Court cards are temporary energy. It could just be like today they seen that, you know what I mean? Like you could have posted a picture on Instagram, on YouTube, Instagram, whatever, and they seen you one day, or like even a conversation sometimes. Like they maybe like look back like one day like, oh shit, whoa, where'd that come from? You bought that at Target? What's up with you? Like it's a temporary, but the lovers thing is an attraction that they've had for a while though. They just don't know you. They're just not like, so like even if you guys were in a relationship, this was just like one of those relationships where we didn't have uncomfortable conversations. We didn't quite get there. We were like avoiding conflict, you know what I mean? So like this is somebody who you guys, if it's a past person who's looking for forgiveness, you guys didn't really get into deep conversations about uncomfortable conversations. Like we didn't have conversations that possibly could have ended the relationship. We avoided those, or we left before it ever got to that point, you know what I mean? So it may be somebody like that. Like before you guys ever had to really like stand your ground about a situation or really express what was on your mind, you guys were avoiding it. Like, I'm out of here. Before I get hurt, I'm gonna avoid this situation. So you guys could have left. Because it looks like that type of relationship, because with the Pluto, it's the beginnings and endings. So it's one of those like cyclical patterns. Like, all right, maybe you guys keep doing this over again. Because it may be some of y'all doing this all over again. But if not, this would be somebody new who maybe you might repeat that same pattern with. Because the Seven of Swords is a runner, what do they call it? Avoidant detachment, avoidant detachment type of style. So Seven of Swords is somebody who's always avoiding having conflicts, having deeper conversations, and that eliminates them from getting deeper in relationships. You know what I mean? So like that's what the pattern may have been between y'all. Because it looks like they want to renew this all over again. You know what I mean? Like you're just comfortable. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of feel like there should have been some type, I mean, we got Aquarius energy here, but I kind of feel like there should have been like Neptune energies. Well, we do got it with the Hangman here, so that is there. All right, that's what it is. But it still feels like somebody can see you flaws and all, but still like you. So it's in reverse. So like they still see you flaws and all and still like you. You know what I mean? Like they feel like they can be vulnerable, but to an extent. Like I can't say everything I want to say to you. You know what I mean? So like you guys are at that point. But there's somebody who likes your sexuality or likes your body or likes how like driven you are or how like masculine, even if you're feminine, like how aggressive you are, how assertive you are. They like how you make them feel, like you bring up a whole lot of feelings and emotions that they don't know what to do with, and it kind of makes them obsess about you. So like this is somebody who wants to be persistent. That's what I'm gonna say. Hey, what's up, Lakeisha? This is gonna be somebody who wants to be persistent and like keep going. You know what I mean? They don't really want you to like close, like turn, what do they call it? Turn the light out on the situation. They're like, nah, don't end this. Don't be done with it. We're not done yet. I don't know why this affects me so much. Don't go yet. But I'm not gonna say this to you. So it's one of those. All right, so let me give you signs. Could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Scorpio. All right. It's an ambitious person, though. Somebody does get shit done. Hard worker. All right, so Capricorn. Who's coming? Who's coming? All right, Capricorn. Probably another one. Capricornies. All right, so sound just like her, huh? All right, so Capricorn, who's coming towards you? This could be a Pisces or could be a Taurus. All right, so it's maybe somebody who's like established or somebody who has money. Money, we like that. All right, so who is it? Hold on. So somebody who got a lot of feelings for you too. Emotions. There's somebody who wants to take care of your needs. So when I seen that Pisces energy, somebody who romanticized you. All right, so this is gonna be somebody who wants to take a relationship further with you guys, or they want to end it. All right. But I kind of feel like this is somebody who wants to take a relationship further with you guys. All right. This is somebody who wants to go in depth. All right. For some of you, this could be a taboo relationship. Taboo could just mean anything. Maybe you guys could work together because we got 6th house here. So maybe you guys could work together, or you see this person consistently somewhere, or like there was something about you guys that's like maybe a little bit intense. The connection itself maybe could be still mysteriously emotional, but like you guys just keep doing it. So it's like, you know, sometimes it could just be like sex, but there's an emotional connection, an underlining feeling towards it. So it could be that here, but at the same time, if it's not there, it may be like a deep lust for each other, but we're not really speaking about it because the moon is here. So there's like an intuitive knowing that we're attracted to each other, or there's an intuitive knowing that we feel bonded to each other and that we want to kind of like keep interacting with each other. So even if it's just like friends, it's like I still want to see this person on a regular basis, or I at least want to keep in contact with this person, or maybe even want to do like joint endeavors with this person, or like you guys just kind of want to dig deeper. Like Scorpio's energy of wanting to get deeper. You know what I mean? Like I want to know more. I want to know more about this person. Who is this person? What are they on? What do they do? So it's like obsessive. You know what I mean? But with the Virgo energy, it's a caring energy. So it could be a Gemini for some of y'all, or an Aquarius. So there's somebody, for some of y'all who walked away, all right, freed themselves from the situation. You definitely got somebody wanting to come back and be supportive or helpful. So there's maybe somebody who's a business owner or like a boss, or I was gonna say like a painter, creator. All right, then maybe like I kind of feel like you guys work together, or you guys are like, yeah, they would. Okay, so these are somebody, for some of y'all, these like it could be a personal trainer too. So for some of y'all, and we got popularity. So you got some popular people here. All right, so it's a couple people that you guys got coming back around. But I mean, that's I was like, oh, all of them. But I guess these are like important people because you got we got the High Priestess, and we got the Emperor here, and we got the Queen of Swords. This is the Queen of Independence. So this is like somebody, for somebody who's like a business owner, or like somebody who's in higher authority, or like somebody who maybe for somebody like maybe the military or ex-military, sometimes like police, or like, well, police usually for me is like the chariot, but like sometimes with the patriot, it could sometimes be like somebody who's in like military, ex-military, or like in the armed forces, right? Because we got like a lot of like structuredness, and even if they're not in there, they're like very structured, very disciplined. All right, they have routine structures. Like they may be into like health, or like taking care of themselves, or eating good, or like, you know what I mean. But it's not like from the Taurus energy. It's more of like they just pay attention to what they eat. You know what I mean? So it's not like finer foods. It's more like I'm eating these foods to like maybe like live, or to like take care of myself. So I'm like eating for health, as opposed to like eating for taste, which is not You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe like eating for taste. All right. So for some of y'all, they may used to like be in like combat sports, or used to be a competitive sport, or like maybe they could have used to once competed against you guys. Cause like we got colleagues here. So for some of y'all, they could have used to once see you as like secret competition, or they used to want to like, I don't know, just go back and forth. This maybe somebody likes to go back and forth, like bickering. You know what I mean? We got Queen of Swords, which is somebody who's good with wordplay, and they tend to be very direct, great with boundaries. So there's maybe somebody who's like, kind of witty, likes to go back and forth about like smart alecky shit sometimes. Because with the Page of Cups, it's like a playful type of person, so they're playful but serious at the same time. So for some of y'all, like a business owner with like a great personality, you know what I mean, or like a boss, a manager with like a great personality, or somebody who has influence and status amongst others, but they have like a great personality. It's like very bubbly. They may be like cute, but like intimidating. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like who could we, like maybe like The Rock. Like maybe The Rock could be like a handsome, but he's like huge as shit and it's like big as shit. You're like, God damn. You know what I mean? Like I don't know who we could think of as like a woman who would be like that, but like I thought like The Rock, because like The Rock's can be considered handsome and he's like 6'7", I think, or like 6'6" or something, but he's like 250, 260. So you know what I mean? So like, if you see him in a tutu, you're like, what the fuck is going on here? So maybe it's something along the lines of that. Like, but even if they're not like that big, it's still like they have an important presence, but like they're very playful, flirty, kind. You know what I mean? They're polite to people. You know what I mean? They know how to work with people. They're very supportive. You know what I mean? It's also for some of y'all, somebody's had an inheritance, or maybe they had like a recent death in their family, or like a passing of somebody, or this is somebody who wants to have like a joint endeavor with you. I do get them wanting to offer you. Some of y'all, it's like an apology. Did I give you signs though? We got Aries, Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo. All right, so those are all signs. All right, so yeah, it's somebody, for some of y'all, somebody who wants to stop the beef between y'all, stop the disagreements, the back and forth. They don't want to have a bunch of fighting either. And it tends to be somebody who doesn't like conflict. They don't maybe really handle conflict that well. So it's not like they can't do it, because we got the Emperor here. So that's somebody who can usually be a protector. So it's not like they can't do it. I just think that they don't like the fight. That's what I kind of get. Like they don't like the fight, or they don't want to be aggressive, but they probably could be, but they don't like it. All right. So there's somebody who has secrets that they want to share with you. So it's maybe somebody who's just trying to meet you guys' personal needs in some way, or help you out. Like be supportive, maybe work with you guys, maybe give you some type of insight, wisdom, knowledge about some shit. For some of y'all, they want you to guys to, I was gonna say perform, because we got the festival goer. So maybe they want to invite you somewhere, like maybe it's like a music event, or like a concert, or like take you on a date. It could be like taking you on a date, you know what I mean? Because a Page of Cups could be like a dater, like a small romantic dater, like somebody that tries to take you like small places. But it doesn't mean like they can't. Like, they might try to take you to another city. For some of y'all, like let's go to another city, or let's, they may invite you out to a city, or like it could be anything, or they could invite you to like an event with a lot of people there. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like for some of y'all, this person wants to show you off, so they may try to like invite you somewhere so they can show you off. Like, look at my girl, look at my man, he's handsome as shit. You know what I mean? So for some of y'all, it's like that. It's like that vibe. Like look, you know what I mean? Like so, yeah. We got the High Priestess. That means they just see you as like somebody who's hard to pin down. Like everybody doesn't just get to have this person. They usually have like a smaller end of circle. So like that's what it is. Like this person feels like you're like, upper echelon. Like you don't really be around a lot of people. This could be also for some of y'all. I got like a lot of lighter skinned persons. So this could be lighter skinned people, or like browner skin, browner hair, like lighter tannish. They may be like lighter tannish though. Even if they're like pale, like whiter, they're not like pale. It seems to be like lighter tannish. All right. I don't know if it's an old person or not, because with the 8th house, it doesn't always mean it's an old person. It just means that you guys have some type of like lock, some type of intense connection between us. Sometimes it can be karmic, but it's usually like our families, the stuff that we grew up with, you know what I mean? Our beliefs, our core values. These are the Scorpio energy, so it's like our core values are like, either we're going to like agree on these things and move the relationship to the next level, or we're not, and we're going to end it right here. You know what I mean? So it's one of those relationships that like, cause you to kind of like question who you are, why you've done things the way that you've always done them. Like, where did they come from? How did I get into this pattern or cycle? Because then you go into that Sagittarius energy, was more open-minded, broader spectrum. So yeah, for some of y'all, I just kind of feel like this maybe somebody was like stuck on you in a way, but like they used to see you as like competition, or used to see you as like somebody who they used to like compete against, or somebody who they used to not like. Maybe they felt aggressive towards. But for some of y'all, it's looking like an apology and wanting to like work with you. All right, but anyway, let me get signs. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Virgo, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, Pisces, Taurus, Libra, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries. All right. Okay. Hey, y'all, we made one. Well, we got 130 in there. Let's go. Appreciate y'all so much. So much. All right, so we's on Aquarius. Mm-hmm. Oh, you made it just in time, Carmen? Just in time. Hold on, I need to get a little drinky drink. My lips is dry. Okay. All right, so Aquarius, who's coming towards you and why? For some of you, could be a Leo, or a very confident person. This may be somebody from your past. If it's not from your past, this may be somebody who feels like somebody from your past, feels familiar. All right. Confident type of person, outgoing. But also, who is this? We got Aquarius. All right, so this is somebody who wants to have a relationship. So you guys may be having some type of breakthrough, or they could be having some type of epiphany. All right, got Gemini, Virgo. So you got somebody who's wanting to communicate. They could be a fast talker, very fast talker. Probably somebody also who gives you a lot of like aha moments. Like they have a lot of creative ideas, a lot of innovative ways of saying things. They may even like change their voice a lot. So maybe they're like a comedian. That's not normally like that mix of a comedian, but like maybe. They also have like a way of seeing the world or seeing things that like other people just don't see. So maybe it's like very intuitive or very like psychic like for some of y'all. So this is somebody who wants to have a long-term relationship or a long-term partnership, or this is somebody who just wants to like be loyal. They may be like trying to see if you guys are on the same page. I got Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer. So it's gonna be somebody you find to be attractive or somebody who's very much attracted to you. So they have a good memory. They can recall a lot of shit too. And it's maybe somebody who you guys like, they don't always like speak what's on their mind, or when they do speak up, it comes, so, okay, so this is somebody who like unexpectedly reaches out or unexpectedly like message you, or you like randomly hear from them sometimes. Cause now I'm good with the 8 of Wands in reverse and the 2 of Swords. You like hit it from time to time. Like it's maybe somebody, and we got the Death in reverse too. So it's maybe somebody like, you guys had like a connection before, it just hasn't gone past a certain level. Cause we got 10 of Cups here and then the Knight of Wands. And then the 8 of Swords and the Queen of Wands. So this may be somebody who's used to getting a lot of attention or being attractive, you know what I mean, to a lot of people. So it's maybe somebody who doesn't really like stay in connections. Oh yeah, we got the High Priestess here. So this would be somebody who a lot of people put on a pedestal. They may be very intuitive, like I said. They may have psychic abilities. Because I was kind of getting at like prophetic energy with the Uranus energy and the Gemini. Somebody could probably see into the future for some of y'all, or just can be like very good at like analyzing stuff and like telling by like maybe patterns or by like how things are going, like what will happen next. Like, you know, rationally speaking, if I see someone doing this, you know, like they may put it that way. And it could even be smart alecky too though. But I just get it as like somebody who you don't really talk to that much. They don't really talk that much. And if they do, it kind of seems like it doesn't go anywhere. All right, like maybe the conversations you have, it could maybe comes off like a little shallow. Like it seems like this person, you don't really share the same values when it comes to relationships, but like this person's trying to learn more about you and like what you need to feel connected in relationships. So let me give you some, did I give you signs already? Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius, Libra, Sag. All right, that was all I got. Oh, we got Pisces. So Taurus, and then I seen Capricorn. Is that all the signs? I think that was all the signs. Did we say Taurus? No, we didn't. Yeah, we said Taurus. So I think that was all the signs. Did I say Cancer? I don't know. It don't even matter. Anyway, attractive person. I think it's all 12 of them. It's a lot of them. You know what I mean? So really it could be all of them because this be different people. That's why I'm learning as I go along. It's multiple people because this one's got 2 people here, 3 people here too. So it's multiple people who are feeling this way. But that's what I've learned about these readings in general. It's like it's not just the one person you thought it was. It's a pattern. It's a big pattern. You think you're having, you know, bad relationships with just this one person. You're having terrible relationships with the other people around you. You just aren't seeing that there are issues that are underlining because maybe you haven't really attached the same emotional value to these people. You know what I mean? Like your friendship relationships may be shallow too. You know what I mean? Or your job relationships may be shallow. You may not know your coworkers. You may not know this was an axe murderer the whole time and you've been sitting with them chugging down Red Bulls for months, for years. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like that. Like, so that's why I've learned and noticed, like if one thing's going well, I start paying attention to what other things are going well. Or when one thing's going bad, well, where else am I dropping the ball? So that's what I've learned from doing these. I've learned these. All right, so anyway, this is somebody who wants a relationship, or at least likes to get on the same page with you guys. All right, so there could be a grudge that they're still holding, but this is somebody who pretends to like be okay doing things on their own or building on their own. All right, they are self-sufficient. All right, I will say that they are self-sufficient, but this is also somebody who just likes a lot of it, like affection, or not affection, but like a lot of attention and a lot of excitement. You know what I mean? Like they don't like to do the same things over and over again. So like they like to do spontaneous shit, random shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like sometimes they just, that's probably why they hit y'all up sometimes just randomly. And with the Knight of Wands, it seems like somebody who's always on the go, or somebody who's like looking for the next big thing, or the next more exciting thing, or the next exciting partner, or next popular, you know, partner, or next attractive partner. Like it gives that vibe. But really it's somebody who kind of wants a relationship. And I say kind of because they kind of look at relationships as more superficial. Right? They look at relationships as like, once I get attached, I lose my independence. So like, just somebody who wants to like have the relationship with you, but like is fearing losing independence. They don't want to like have to like not be able to be who they are once they're with you. So that might be what this issue is with this person. But I get that they're going to be communicating with you guys soon. All right, but because we got the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse, it just means that they're not going to really speak up about what's on their mind. Or like, sometimes it can be like a head over heart feeling, but in reverse, it's usually about a heart overhead. It's a heart overhead feeling. So they may be having like more like a emotional moment where maybe they try to be vulnerable, and that could be the breakthrough that happens with the Uranus energy. Like all of a sudden, like, oh shit, where they like just like randomly open up, because the Eight of Wands is usually like miscommunications, but it's sometimes like rushed communication because maybe you're seeing somebody else. You know what I mean? The Knight of Wands, anytime I've seen these in readings, I already know that the people behind this situation are usually people who are afraid to be vulnerable. So they dip off from relationships. They're like the ones that like to leave you before you leave them, because they don't know that you'll be there when they come back. Like they hope that you'll be there, but they don't know. So this may be somebody who's like hoping that you stay around, trying to keep you around, maybe telling you what you want to hear. They want the relationship. They try to like, you know, boost you up or hype you up, or, you know what I mean? They try to like bring in a lot of excitement and passion into your life just to try to keep your mind on them. You know what I mean? And to make you not like worry about like other things. I guess they kind of like maybe want you not to focus on other relationships, because it's somebody who's single themselves, but they're like maybe holding on. For some of y'all, they may hold on to past relationships. I got the Death and I got the Ten of Cups in between the Nine of Pentacles. So they may still kind of like hold on to like previous relationships, or sometimes they can just like still replay what's happened in previous relationships, and that may be why they don't talk out or talk up. You know what I mean? It could just be like past partners who may still be lingering around them for some of y'all. And you know what I thought about? It made me think about Future one time. Future was saying this about like, so I was like, how many baby moms you got? I think he said 5 or some shit like that, right? But he was like, they was like, well, why don't you just marry one of them? And he was like, if I marry one of them, then the other ones will start beefing, and then they'll like ruin all the shit that I got going on. So like maybe it's like that. Like this person maybe like has been like attracted for a while. So, you know, with attractive people, they, you know, they attract a lot of different partners. So like over time, you know, maybe there were like deeper connections that they've had, or deep connections they had, but you can't just connect to one now because of all these other relationships I've had before, you know what I mean? Or because of like the past relationships, because of the Death in verse, maybe this is somebody who doesn't really like end connections. They just maybe like leave them lingering, or they go into like a stalemate, you know what I mean? They go into like a stalemate type of energy where it's like they don't really go past a certain point. You know what I'm saying? Like it's more all passion, more excitement, more like adventure. You know what I mean? They want compatibility, but like it's more from like an idealistic way, like the way they think about it, because it comes off as a Gemini energy, more about like a thought. It's fun to think about. It's, you know, I'm curious of what it would look like, but like at the same time, probably not. Probably not, because I don't really get any cups outside of the Ten of Cups. And Ten of Cups in reverse is usually an illusion of a happily ever after. It's what we would like to see happen in relationships, but not necessarily a long-term relationship. I like the feeling and the vibe of relationships, but you know, that's it. It's like I like it. They like, so there's somebody who trusts you or wants to build trust, but like it's still superficial, if I'm really being honest. Because it won't go as like, they won't push it further, but like they are gonna come towards you. So for some of y'all, maybe for like just passion, sex, or for some it could be like dealing with business where they want to like, you know, connect with you guys, but like it's not gonna be like consistent, because it's somebody who also likes to do things on their own, but they also like having like a crew around, or like a team around, or like people around. But maybe for some they just like I don't know, if it's like a business or like a part, like a job or some shit, then they just like, I don't know, you may be like too much for them in some way. For some of y'all may be too much for them. They may feel like you're too independent. You can do things on your own. You don't really need them. So like that might be also why they kind of like keep it casual between some of y'all. Like you may be able to take care of your own needs. Like this may, I don't know. I don't really see like vibe of like them feeling like they need you, but it kind of just gives like, they don't want you to be so independent. You know what I mean? That might be the issue. Like, because, oh, well, sometimes it could be like, if you're independent, you can leave me at any time. Remember, I was just telling you about that with the Knight of Wands. So, like, if you're independent, you can leave me at any time. So that might be why they don't want you to be so independent. Like, if you need, like, for instance, like, if it's a woman, maybe she needs you to, like, maybe you need her to, like, cook, to clean or something. Or maybe you need her for, like, I don't know, hold your birth certificate. I don't, you know what I mean? Or, like, you need her for, like, whatever, emotional reassurance. Or if it's a man, you maybe need him, like, you know, fix stuff around the house. Maybe take the car to get an oil change, or like, you know what I mean? Like they maybe want to be needed, or maybe you need them for like extra monies, or like, you know, pay your, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? Like he may need them for that. You know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm struggling with that is because I find it hard to depend on people. So like that's an issue to really tell you why I would need somebody. You know what I mean? So like I couldn't really explain to y'all why y'all may need that. You know what I mean? But that's what it is. This person's trying to figure out what will fulfill you guys. How? And like, how can we make this, you know, how can we be compatible? So that's what they're coming to do. So if even if it's a business, they're trying to figure out how to get your needs and get their needs, but at the same time, maybe not really commit to this, just this situation. Like maybe I have other creative ventures that I go after, or maybe I have other employees that I have to deal with, or, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? So it's given that, right? It'd be a conversation and get a lot of communication that'll be coming with them, and they haven't really made a decision about what to do or where to go with this situation. But for some of y'all, they may feel like, you know, you may be a little bit more expensive than everybody else, or you may cost them a lot more than other people. You know what I mean? Like they want you around though. So it's like maybe they have to figure out how to keep you there, but make you self-sustainable, or how to like make it so that you maybe like have like your own section in some ways for some of y'all, like where you like do your own thing. Maybe if like, I was gonna say like you do like your own class, or like you do like your own group of people, or like, you know what I mean? Something like that. All right, but anyway, let me give you signs. Could be Aquarius. I think it was all of them. Anyway, let me give you just in case. So we got Sag, Aquarius, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Leo, Sag, Taurus, Pisces, Capricorn. I think it was all the signs again. I don't know. I just be giving them to you so you can know. Because I used to want to know. All right, so Pisces. All right, we made it. Woo! Pisces, that was almost 2 hours. So Pisces. All right, so Pisces, who's coming your way and why? Ooh, so this could be a Leo, could be a Sag, could be a Scorpio. So this could be somebody who's probably in entertainment for some. If you're not in entertainment, it's gonna be somebody who's very attractive and known to be chased by other people. They could be foreign. All right, now this could be somebody who wants to do a joint endeavor with y'all, like a business, or just like maybe something creative. All right, like they're known to get a lot of attention too. They may just want to share resources with you, which could sometimes like give you money, pay you a debt, but it's somebody who's gonna be, you may have power struggles with. Like this, there's an opportunity to grow because they're gonna make you do things that you've never done before. So there's maybe like a chance where it's like a big deal. For some of y'all, this could be like a big deal, like maybe like an actual deal where you're signing like a deal, or like this is like a big deal with the person that you're interacting with and doing this this creative pursuit, or doing a business, or doing whatever, interacting with. For some of y'all, it's just like sex, because it's the 8th house, so it could be like the house of like sex, but it may be like a taboo relationship where maybe you guys don't have the same values, same principles, maybe you guys just don't get along. It could be any of that. You know what I mean? There may be always constant power struggles. There may be always constant stress. There may be always a need to like compromise. You know what I mean? You may always feel like this person is taking advantage or taking more, or they may always feel like you're taking more. It could be like that. All right, so it may be a relationship like that. This could also be somebody who's just very confident. Maybe when they show up in your life, they maybe boost your confidence. All right, they could have great public image. Could be a Libra. They're very magnetic, so I would assume that they're very attractive. It could be on a sexual level and on a personality level. So like maybe they can talk very well. Maybe they can like draw a crowd very well. Maybe they can also like draw a lot of attention, like stares. I want to say stares more than anything. So I also feel like they're explorers. So traveler, always going somewhere. For some of y'all, it's somebody who once went viral, or goes viral, or went viral. I kind of feel like they went viral, or they go viral, or something along the lines of that. All right, very blunt type of person. All right, they got resources too that they want to share. So right now, this person's probably just trying to figure out like whether it's worth it right now or not. You know what I mean? So they will come towards you because I just seen the Chariot, but they're gonna come towards you slow though. So they may even try to confuse your emotions and make you feel like it's not what they're trying to do. Like this is somebody who's argumentative, sometimes just for the sake of just being argumentative. Like, why are you being a hard ass for what? All right. So yeah, Seven of Swords. That's how they're gonna come at you. Very subtle, sneakily. All right. Oh yeah. For some of y'all, it's gonna come like in a more superficial way. So like they may try to like invite you out to like a party or invite you out to like something that's like for entertainment. All right. It's maybe like a party promoter for some of y'all or something like that. Like they may feel like they're like betraying somebody behind somebody else's back. Like it could be like maybe even like a, and maybe like taboo for some of y'all. It could be like what's it called? Like mistress type of vibe. You know what I mean? But it doesn't have to be. You know what I mean? What do they call a man? He's a mister? Like a mister, mistress type of vibe. Like it could be like a side girl, side guy type of chick type of vibe. Maybe this person may give off that vibe a little bit, like a party girl, party guy, always on the go, go, go. You know what I mean? Maybe has a nice car, nice vehicle. They tend to be very attractive. They talk harsh to people though. And this person tends to criticize people very harshly too. Maybe it's just the way that they talk. So maybe they're like they curse and they tell people off. That's what they do. They tell people off, but like it comes off in like a pleasant, charming way. You know what I mean? So maybe they're rude too. It could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Cancer, Scorpio, Sag, Leo, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, so for some of y'all, somebody who wants to have an uncomfortable conversation. So maybe they want to pick up where you guys left off and like, you know, bring it back up again. They may just want to fight a little bit, just a little bicker, just a little back and forth, you know what I mean? Just to get the juices going. So this could be like them just like wanting to talk shit to you for some of y'all. Like it may not be that serious because I see with the Page of Wands, it may not be like super serious. Like there could be aggression between y'all and like tension between y'all, but it may be like funny tension for some of y'all, like, you know, where it's like, oh, you doing that? Well, I'm doing that too. Like, but like almost like petty in a way, like petty. You know what I mean? Like if I see you do this, then I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? If you don't hit me back, I don't hit you back. But it's kind of like, it's still like a love, or there's still like a desire to like, you know, to be around each other, or at least talk to each other, or like communicate with each other. So I do get that type of vibe. All right. So there's somebody who wants to share resources with y'all, or at least have an uncomfortable conversation with y'all. Like just bring it up, because like this person is starting to realize something either about you or about themselves. So maybe they want to like uncover whatever was like a mystery to them, because the 8th house is here. So maybe they just kind of want to know. For some of y'all, it's like your whereabouts, or like what you're doing, or like where you've been. So for some of y'all, it's like where you been. You know what I mean? Because the High Priestess can be somebody who's elusive, and like even as like a party goer, party guy. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? It's like I want to talk to you, but I'm gonna do it in like a subtle way or in like a sneaky way. It doesn't like I'm not coming directly at what I'm really trying to ask you about. You know what I mean? So like this could be somebody who's like, you know, hey, how you doing? Or like, you know, just like tries to talk to you, but in a way where it doesn't go directly at what they're trying to talk to you about. Like I got to beat around the bush a little bit, because we do got the 10 of Swords here, which is usually about like beating around the bush. When it's in reverse, though, they usually call it beating a dead horse, which is the same thing, like beating around the bush. Like yeah, we're going over the same shit over and over again. Why? When you could just really be direct. This is somebody who doesn't really like being direct. They like being vague. They like you to guess. They like you to use your intuition. You got to pick up like their signs, the signals that they be doing. Like you got to watch them. Like if this is like a woman, you have to watch her. Like if she's like romantically interested, you have to watch her. You have to watch like her vibe. You have to get to know her in a way, and like watch patterns. If this is a guy, this is somebody who actually probably likes to be chased, or likes to be put up on like a higher pedestal. You know what I mean? Likes to be like, I'm gonna even say kind of feminized. You know what I mean? Even though we got a lot of Leo, Sag energy, this tends to seem like somebody who likes to be put up on a pedestal, likes to be like viewed by others as like, you know, I'm gonna say godly or saintly, like, you know what I mean? Like they like to be just upper echelon. They like to feel like it's gonna be hard for anybody to just like tame me, or it's gonna be hard for anybody to just like lock me down. But like at the same time, this kind of is somebody that maybe like wants the relationship, but I don't feel like they want them long term. They want partnership, but like I think it's so that they can make big moves in life. So like maybe you guys are like, we'll get together as like a joint endeavor, or like, you know, maybe like exchanging resources to make more money. Like it's kind of like that. Like I want to have fun, and I want to make more money, and I want to be like, you know, entertained, and I want to entertain you, and you know what I mean? Like it's giving that type of vibe. But they're also like impatient with like the status of the relationship for some of y'all. So like even if you don't really know this person, they're impatient to really see the situation move. So like this could be somebody who like Scorpio energy here could be very obsessive, can already peg you to be somebody who's on a higher level or higher echelon, And before they even really get to know you, because that high priestess in reverse is a superficial type of thing. Maybe they heard rumors, maybe they heard gossip. Maybe there's just like a vibe that other people want to be around you. And they're like, oh, I need to be around this person. So it could even be like that, where it's like, oh, I just need to be around this person. You know what I mean? You relieve their stress maybe for some of y'all. Or they feel like they can like put their stresses on you. So it could even be that. But yeah, I get communication. You know, it may start off as like a conflict, or start off as them like, you know, saying some like harsh shit, you know what I mean? But it don't seem like it's like, it don't seem like they're trying to be like rude or really like demean you. Even though the Five of Swords is usually considered to be bad intentions or malicious, I kind of feel like they're not really trying to be super malicious. For some of y'all though, they may be trying to like hold up your career. For some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie to you. For some of y'all, they do. But it's also like them weighing the pros and cons about doing that. You know what I mean? Because kind of like they maybe admire you. So some of y'all, they like admire you anyway. But like at the same time, they kind of don't want to see you like progress past them. That's what it really be like. They kind of want to stunt your growth, but like not really, but kind of, you know what I mean? So like maybe they don't want to necessarily be like responsible for your successes, but like at the same time, they don't want to see you like doing bad, but like they don't want to like you be ahead of them. That's normal shit. So that's all that is. But anyway, there's gonna be somebody who's gonna be seeking your approval soon. So that's what I will know. So it'll probably be them trying to be overly generous, overly flirty, overly like enthusiastic and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like just trying to be like exciting to be around. Like they want to be that person where you're like, yeah, exciting to play. Like I'm glad that you showed up. They want you to see them like that, as somebody who you're glad they showed up into your life. All right. So yeah. All right. Anyway, let me give you signs. It's gonna be Leo, Sag, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Pisces, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Aries, Gemini. I said that? Yeah, I did. All right. Was there one more? Yeah, that was it. Yes, that's what I got, y'all. Oh, shit. It's your boy. We hit 160, 159 on the likes. Thank you all. Thank you all. If you didn't like it, you guys got some time to like it now. Appreciate it. Look at that, 160. Let's go. It is growing. I like this. See, listen, one day, somebody was saying, you just need to start a new YouTube. I was like, why? Why do I need to start a new YouTube? I just wasn't posting like that. It was like, no, because sometimes they blackball you or like, you know what I mean? Like some of the information they gave me was valid. You know what I mean? That's not to be detested. But here, it's just about working. More work you do and, you know, more aggressive you get. That's it. Damn, I'm so proud of that. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bonnie. I got you, Daddy. Thank you, Dragonfly. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll be having a ball with these, yo. That's what make it easier to show up. I'm like, man, I'll be having fun. And then every time I do them, I'll be learning something new. So I'm like, oh, yeah. And, oh, yeah, we got, what is it, Jupiter and it's Gemini season right now. So Gemini season, this is usually a time where you always want to start stuff with a beginner mind. So you want to go back at the beginning, where you first started. Try it again. Do those things all over again, because there's usually success in those areas. So that's a good time to, like, if you had like past creative passions or projects, to go back to them. Ideas you want. Oh shit! Speaking of, hey yo, I got these. I started memberships. I didn't even share the post yet with y'all. I gotta share it with you. I started Patreon and I started memberships. I never told y'all. I had this for like 2 weeks, and I keep forgetting. Every time I get here, I'm like, because I don't really be like trying to sell y'all stuff, but I'll be wanting to do different content on Patreon and different content on with the memberships. So I guess I'll share it on my community post. You guys can check me out on there, and I'll let y'all know like what I'm doing. Like it's different tiers. Like I do different tiers, and then I'm about to add some different perks because I've been thinking about some fire ass perks. I'm gonna show y'all when y'all get in there. You know what I mean? So at least I'll be able to get on them first before other people exercise them. Yes, I'm doing a pick a card tomorrow. I was going to do it. I was supposed to record yesterday, but it was a whole lot going on. Usually Tuesdays, Wednesdays be difficult because I have my daughter. So I'll be trying to be like a dad. I'll be trying to cook. I'll be trying to like do my social media for Instagram. I'll be trying to do personal readings that other people hit me for. Try to hit the gym or what you know what I mean, get my little steps in. You know, gotta walk the dog. It's like a whole bunch of shit that be going on all in one time. And on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, it's super difficult to really like pinpoint it. But Thursdays, Fridays, or whenever days like I don't have to like pick her up from school, very easy. I can make it happen. So it should be tomorrow because she's not gonna be here tomorrow. So I might do it like during the day, like around 12ish, 1ish. I don't know, we'll see. But I should be doing a pick a card tomorrow. I got the topic. Show up for the pick a card, y'all, because I be hating to do this stuff and it be dinging me. I'm like, Ah. All right, but anyway, I will. So I'm gone, y'all. Y'all have a great day, great night. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Thanks again for the support. I'm gone.